All right. I guess we'll get into it. Why the heck not, right? Thank you again for the raid. That's extremely kind. Speech, yes. Yeah. Let's begin. Would I like to activate in-game instructions? How do we feel about in-game instructions? Am I a big enough adventure gamer to know what's going on here? I guess there's no harm in in-game instructions. Let's do it. In addition to on-screen instructions, you can view the instructions by clicking the Help button. Oh, okay, yeah, we're probably all right. We're good. Oh, day one. AGS delight.
So, I guess this is it. Years of watching and waiting and hoping, and it comes down to this. Do I love you? Do I miss you? I don't know for sure. I hardly know you. But you're the closest thing to family I've got, and I suppose that's something. Goodbye, Auntie.
Jeez, opening it up. Right there.
Wherever you are.
Inland Empire going crazy right now. Bit of a jam we have here.
What a morning. At least I'm home now.
Okay, interact with objects or characters. Hover over them and left click. There's a strange kid in front of Rose's door. Try interacting with him to see what he wants. Okay, cool. Teenager. This is a great smoke effect. I like that a lot. 2006, right? This one came out. So we've got windows, front door, pretty simple screen. Oh, hello, inventory bar. Yeah. Cool. We have a letter. What's the letter say? Okay, I'll read it. From Dr. Donald Quentin, Bellevue Medical Hospital, New York, New York. City so nice, they named it twice. Miss Blackwell, my name is Dr. Donald Quentin, and I was your aunt's primary care physician here at Bellevue Hospital. I have seen to your aunt's needs since she arrived here 25 years ago. Please accept my heartfelt condolences for your loss. Feel free to visit my office at any time. I'm sure we have much to discuss. Sincerely, Donald Quentin, medical doctor. Dated October 12th. Okay. A little bit of lore for you.
The windows look into the lobby of the building. There are bars over the windows. I'm not getting in that way.
Okay. Cool.
There are bars. The windows.
Okay, nothing else there.
There are bars.
I love games that allow you to do this. You don't have to walk all the way across the screen to look at the window. I love that.
I've never seen this kid before in my life. I've never seen...
Okay. Let's head on over.
Hi there.
Hi?
So who are you visiting today?
Okay. Express surprise. Laugh it off. Make an inquiry. I don't know. A surprise.
Huh?
Seriously, who are you here to see? Can't let you in unless you tell me.
I live here?
No, you don't. I know everybody in the building. I don't know you.
Yeah. Question his presence.
Who the hell are you?
Jim Burdo.
All right. Jim, where's the regular doorman?
Geez, where have you been? He's on strike.
He's what?
Strike. All the building servicemen in the city are doing it. Union rules or something. I stepped in to help because I know everybody.
How come nobody told me?
Notices were posted all over the building. I put them up myself. If you lived here, you'd have seen them.
Who pays attention to things like that?
Well, that's not my problem.
What an interesting conundrum. I've never heard of somebody being like, I'll just take over the door. Let's state the facts.
Really, I live here.
Nice try. I know everyone in this building, and I don't know ya. Sorry.
I've lived here for 5 years.
Then how come I've never seen you before?
I have no idea. Doesn't matter.
If you lived here, I'd know you. That's all there is to it.
Okay. I mean, we're not gonna get through here, right? This is a puzzle. I think we have a puzzle afoot here.
Please, I've had a really tough morning. I need to get home.
Sorry, lady. Rules are rules.
Listen, I really live here. 4th floor, number 4E.
4E. Isn't that apartment empty?
No, I live there, and I want to go there. Thank you very much.
Oh, Maybe you're telling the truth.
He sees reason, thank God.
You have any ID? A driver's license or something?
Yes, I have a driver's license. It's upstairs. In my desk drawer. Crap. Come on, this is New York. Who actually drives?
True, but I still can't let you in unless you prove you live here.
They are famously walking here, so that's how you go. Punch our way through. Threaten violence.
Out of my way. I'm going in.
We might be
I
able
wouldn't
to.
do that.
Why? Are you going to stop me?
Me? No, but I've got a cell phone in my pocket with 911 programmed in. All I have to do is hit send and the cops will be here in 5 minutes.
Are you serious?
Totally serious.
I don't believe this.
But if you actually live there, what are the cops gonna do? You can make it, you know what I mean? Like, if the question here is like, I need to get my license, I can make it upstairs in 5 minutes. 4E, no problem.
Okay, I have no ID, and you don't know me. What can I do to prove that I live here?
Well, can anyone in the building vouch for you?
I'm not sure. I mean, I don't really know anybody here.
How long have you lived here again?
Be quiet. Not all of us are social butterflies.
Okay, whatever. Hey, what about Nishanti Sharma? She could vouch for you.
Who is this Nish?
Nishanti Sharma. She lives in 4F. You know, right next door to 4E. You really don't get out much, do you?
Your point?
Nothing, but I'm sure she could vouch for you.
Great, call her up.
She's not here.
Of course she isn't. So I gotta wait here all day for her.
You might have to. Although, she usually goes to Washington Square Park in the mornings. You could look for her there.
Okay, strike.
How long is this strike going to last?
I don't know. Could be a couple hours or a couple days, depending on whether they reach a settlement or not. I don't know the details.
I have my apartment key. Will that do?
Sorry, no. That could be any key.
Well, let's go upstairs and see if it works.
And leave the door unattended? Can't do it. Sorry.
All right.
I'll be back.
See you around.
I guess we need to go check. Oh wait, does this have our address on it? Has his address on it? Can't flip it. Okay. I was like, oh, that might be good enough for us. Fine. Can we exit? We might be able to, yeah, I guess we have to check for the square here. We do have the hospital there, too.
Washington Square. It's been a while since I've been here. Still looks the same, I guess. Although the dog park is empty. I wonder why.
Oh, speaking of dog park, I think we definitely have a Bonnie treat that I owe. Don't I? Hang on, one sec. Do. I do. We should probably get that in there. Everybody hang tight. I'll be back in just a moment. We gotta get a dog treat in here. Alrighty, folks. Yeah, we'll get back to Blackwell in just a moment. We had a treat redemption that came in earlier, and I completely forgot about it, so sorry about that, Galaxy. However, in just one moment, we will get it done and then jump back into more gaming. There's Bonnie. And there's your treat. There we go. Thank you very much, Galaxy, for the treat redemption. I think that was the only one on there. Cool. Let's get back to game. There we go. All right, so no dogs in the dog park. We have a dog walk entrance sign. The room is scrolling. I love this background. To the fountain. And then exit that way. Okay, let's take a look at the sign.
Please note, dog walking park is closed until further notice. Please note. Please.
That's right.
The dog park is empty. There's no reason to go in there.
Okay. I'll take your words. Oh?
Now I'm getting a stress headache. I need to get home.
Okay, so this is supposed to be the fountain, I guess, area of it. Oh, it's a dog!
He's wearing one of those extendable leashes. I don't think so. I'm not untying the dog's leash. Nishanti would kill me.
Oh, it's Nishanti's
The dog's
dog.
leash is tied to the trash can. I don't think so.
This is
That's
my
her.
dog now.
I recognize her from my building. Nishanti Sharma, was it? This is gonna be awkward.
Was it her with the flute? Let's go. I love the little guy taking video on the old cell phone. This is great.
Excuse? I can't do it. I can't just barge up to her. Not in front of all those people. They're all staring. That's Nishanti Sharma, my next door neighbor apparently. She's playing some sort of flute.
Oh. Hey, can we go any further this direction? Does not look like it.
All right, here I go. Hello? No. Okay, that didn't go so well. I just need to work myself up to it. I don't think so. He's wearing one of those extendable leashes.
Wearing one of those extendable leashes. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, interesting. Can we like get him stuck?
Oh, for heaven's sake. Don't worry, Moti. I'm coming.
Perfect. Okay.
There, all
That's a cool
better.
puzzle.
I can't take you anywhere, can I? Oh, it's you. The lady next door.
Yeah, hi.
Rhonda, isn't it?
No, Rosangela.
Well, Rosangela. I hope my friend here hasn't been giving you any trouble.
Compliment the pooch.
That's a cute dog you've got.
Isn't he just? Normally he behaves, but he seems to have taken a shine to you.
Oh, great.
Anyway, I don't think we've formally met. I'm Nishanti.
Rosangela.
So you said.
Oh, right.
Beat going hard right now.
Yes.
I have a strange favor to ask.
Go ahead and ask. What are neighbors for?
You know that building servicemen strike?
Yes. Jim Berto is covering.
Sure is.
Yeah, that's the problem, see. He doesn't recognize me.
Oh? Oh. So you need me to vouch for you?
Yeah, I know this is pretty stupid.
Don't worry about it. Moti is getting a little cranky anyway. Let's get you home.
Thanks.
Dog barking in front of the dog park.
Hmm.
Accurate.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just need to get home.
All right. Let's keep walking.
All the training for the goat.
Hello, Jim.
Hey, Miss Sharma.
Jim, this is Rosangela. She lives here.
She does? Okay. Sorry about earlier. Had to be sure.
Yeah, we'll be nice. It's fine. He's doing his job, I guess.
Oh, it was no problem at all. Do you want anything else? Milk or orange juice, perhaps?
Oh, okay, we're gonna be snarky.
Never mind. Just get out of my way.
Well, here we are.
Yes, finally. That stupid kid.
Well, perhaps. But try not to be so hard on him. We're all neighbors after all.
Yeah, I guess.
Looks like somebody's hungry. I'd best get this spoiled puppy fed. Feel free to drop in any time you want.
Really?
Yes, really. I know we New Yorkers don't usually talk to our neighbors, but who cares? The city can be a lonely place, especially when you live alone. I've got Moti. Who do you have?
Oh, I have 3 great roommates.
Oh?
Yes, their names are me, myself, and I. It's a joke.
Yeah, I get it. Very
I love the
funny.
little
I'm
smile
sure you're
portrait.
fine. Although your episode in the park tells me otherwise. And your eyes. Well, let's just say the offer stands.
Sure.
You go home now. We'll see each other soon, Rosangela, I'm sure.
Hey,
Yes?
you can call me Rosa, if you like. Rosangela's kind of a mouthful, you know.
All right, Rosa. You have a good day now.
What a strange lady.
Yeah, it looks great, right? And I hate to take a quick break again, but Bonnie is begging me to go use the bathroom right now. So I'm going to go let her out briefly. I promise I will be back to play more shortly. But we were just talking about needy dogs, and sure enough, she must have heard that and was like, speaking of that, I've got a need here, so I gotta go take care of her. I will be right back. Hang tight, and yeah, more gaming soon. Sorry for the back-to-back breaks here, but I'm sure you understand. Where are you? There you go. Okay, see you folks in a moment. Alrighty, folks. Thanks for hanging in there. Where were we? We were here. You can hear me? Yes. Pause the music. We shall get back into it. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Who am I to stand in front of Bonnie there? Okay, so we can visit her now. We also have another door lurking over here, which is quite interesting. I guess...
That door leads to Nishanti's apartment.
What about this?
I can't remember who lives there. I'm not knocking on some stranger's door.
Okay, that's fair.
That door leads to my apartment.
Anything else over here?
The elevator.
I guess we'll go. You know, said want to get in the apartment. We'll do it.
Home. Thank God. I've never been so happy to see a 500 square foot room in my life. Ugh.
I assume we need to answer the phone. Clippings. Okay, let's just answer it.
Hello?
This is Dr. Quentin from Bellevue Hospital.
Yes?
I was your aunt's primary care physician. Did you receive my letter?
Yes, I received it. I haven't had the time to come by, though.
That's all right. I'm sure you're busy. However, should you find the time today, my entire schedule is free.
Sure. I'll keep that in mind.
Thank you. Good day.
If I don't visit him, he's just going to keep bothering me. I suppose I should just get it over with.
Okay, we have a nudge. This music is crazy.
Just some old book review clippings. They're fine where they are. I don't need to take the trash out. It's not even full.
Very intense.
Just a trash can filled with crumpled up novel ideas.
Okay, so she's a writer, I guess? That's cool.
Griff is fine where he is.
Teddy bear named Griff.
That's Griff, the PI bear. I've had him as long as I can remember. He's in horrible shape, but I don't have the heart to throw him away.
That smiling, it's so good. It's like a really funny portrait.
That leads to my bedroom. It's an oversized closet, but it suits me fine.
Jeez. How's a bedroom in New York City? Let's go. TV, a lava lamp there, DVD collection.
I'm not up for watching a movie. Besides, I've seen all of them a dozen times. I must have watched all these a dozen times.
A dozen times.
I don't need to bother. I don't get reception anyway. This TV was here when I moved in.
Photo.
It's a photograph of Auntie Lauren and me.
Oh, okay.
No, I used to talk to this picture when I was a little girl, but not anymore. When I was a little girl, I'd try to talk to my younger self in this picture. I was trying to give myself advice about the future. It didn't work then, and I doubt it would work now.
Is it just the two of them?
When I was... It didn't...
Interesting. Lore building. There's Griff, of course, in that picture as well.
I don't need to touch it. I know these plants are fake. This is the only living plant I own. I bought it 2 years ago. It's still living despite my total lack of care.
And it is living.
I suppose I should trim this plant. Maybe one day.
Ooh, notebook?
It's my notebook.
Seems important.
I don't need my notebook now.
Oh, okay. Well, at least we know it's there. Fake plant cabinets.
Out of sight? There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now.
Okay, what else do we have? A stove.
Why bother when every Chinese restaurant in the area delivers? Just a standard stove oven combo. There's nothing in these cabinets I want right now.
Alright, it seems like they're trying to get me out of here.
I open those curtains and a dozen windows can look directly in here. Those curtains stay shut and prying eyes stay out. My window with the curtains firmly shut.
Okay. This couch thing, I guess that's like a magazine rack holder thing. Can we call somebody?
I have nobody to call.
Have you ever done that where you pick up your phone and you're just like, I just don't know who to call? But you put it up to your ear as if it's like ready to go. I don't know. Don't know if I've ever done that. That's kind of funny.
I'm not ready for bed.
Okay. Well, with all of these things considered, I think we've swept through here. No computer, of course. Oh, do some writing.
I am just feeling so uninspired today. Maybe tomorrow I'll feel up to it, but today, it's just not happening.
Okay, I guess we'll turn the computer off. Okay, let's go to the hospital. Ooh. Okay.
The sign says I'm not allowed back there.
But why?
Locked. Whatever's back there, I can't get to it.
Okay.
Looks like a fuse box. Judging by the flickering lights, it must be broken.
Nancy Drew does. Good point.
Looks like a fuse. Judging by the flickering, you need a key to open it.
Okay. Another
I don't
phone.
have anyone to call.
She knows now.
Looks like an internal phone. For paging doctors or patients, I guess.
Okay. It's an interesting room. I like this. This is kind of a cool use to make it look at 3D.
Some kind of
thing.
motivational poster. I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
Okay.
It says that
We'll
this
see.
floor is undergoing renovations. That explains a lot. I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital.
We'll see. We'll see.
Some small keys. One of them is labeled FB. I assume that means fuse box.
And we're not going to steal anything from the hospital?
I don't think I need any of these keys. Just a small transistor radio. I don't think so. It's the security guard for the hospital.
Dr. Quentin?
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Uh-huh. Is he expecting you?
I've got this letter right here.
Okay. Looks legit. Go right in. His name's on the door. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
Looks legit.
Come in.
Oh,
Dr.
it's
Quentin?
Francisco? That's
Yes.
amazing.
I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Oh,
Shout out.
hello. Come in. Come in.
Speaking of shoutouts, let me shout out No Matter Fail here, quick. Thank you again for the raid.
You got my letter, I trust.
Yes, I did.
Good, good. My condolences on the loss of your mother.
Polite correction.
Thanks, but she was my aunt, not my mother.
Ah, quite right, quite right.
So you wanted to talk to me about something?
Yes, yes, I did. But before we go into that, how are you holding up?
Yeah, let's open up.
Just having a really bad morning.
Oh?
I'll get over it. Just some stuff I have to deal with.
You received the ashes?
Yes, I scattered them this morning.
I imagine you must miss her.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to feel. It's not like I knew her, or even remember her from before. She's like a stranger.
So why did you make it a point of visiting her all those years?
It's none of your business. Family.
She was the only family I had. I guess I felt an obligation like I had to.
And now that you don't have to?
What do you want me to say? Auntie's dead, life goes on.
So you'll just keep
Oof.
living, is that it?
Yes.
Rosa.
Keep writing your little book reviews in the paper, right?
You know about those?
It's hardly a secret. A number of the staff have read them, yes.
I didn't think a West Village paper would interest anyone up here.
I have to be honest, Miss Blackwell. The staff read them because they were more interested in you.
Deadpan.
Oh?
Their intentions were purely benign, I assure you. It was your aunt they were primarily interested in. They wanted to know more about her family, and you
Oops, sorry.
proved to be, shall we say, less than eager to comply.
That's their problem.
Indeed. It was your choice to make. Your aunt was an interesting case. And now that she's gone, I was hoping you'd be more forthcoming with me. Just an informal chat. We can discuss her condition. And yours too, of course.
My condition. All right, let's go. Auntie, what's up?
You never could find out what was wrong with her, huh?
No, we didn't. But she still remains a fascinating case.
Fascinating. I don't understand.
Forgive me, I speak from a purely professional perspective. I didn't know your aunt personally.
Neither did I, but fascinating?
It might come as a surprise to you, but yes.
But she was practically catatonic. All she did was lie there for 20 years. She'd sometimes twitch or mumble something incoherent, but I wouldn't call that fascinating.
Well, as you know, she wasn't exactly catatonic. We kept her sedated.
Right, she had outbursts.
Oh.
Yes, and we had to sedate her heavily to keep her calm, especially in preparation for your visits.
What are you trying to say?
Miss Blackwell, we are not a nursing home. We're not content to merely keep a patient comfortable. We are, after all, in the healing profession. We were trying to heal your aunt, and to do that, we had to speak to her.
Wait, you spoke to Auntie.
We tried to.
Did she answer back?
After a fashion, yes.
Okay. Yeah, it turns half-tabled. Huh. By the way, this stance right here, it's dramatic. It's a dramatic stance. The hand on the desk, the kind of pivoted, sort of like angled shoulders. Very, very interesting choice here. I suppose we have to ask about our condition.
Wait, what do you mean by my condition?
Hereditary dementia is my specialty, Miss Blackwell. And in my opinion, there is significant cause for concern.
Sorry, did you say hereditary?
Yes, 2 generations. Your aunt and your grandmother before her.
My grandmother?
Yes, Patricia, I think her name was, right?
I never knew my grandmother.
Eddie.
Auntie Lauren was it. There was nobody else. She couldn't exactly provide me with a family history.
Oh, I see. I had no idea.
Well, maybe you should have. Did anyone else come in to visit her besides me?
No, you are correct. I should have read the family history more carefully. I
And
do
not-
apologize. I just assumed. Well, never mind. It doesn't change the fact that you should be concerned as well.
Go on.
Patricia Blackwell suffered her mental collapse at the age of 55. Lauren Blackwell underwent hers at the age of 40.
What are you saying? That the same thing is going to happen to me?
No, I'm saying that there is significant cause for concern.
Hmm.
If
Auntie's
Auntie
words.
spoke, why wasn't I told?
Miss Blackwell, do you remember what brought your aunt here in the first place? Her screaming, her hitting herself?
I was only 5 years old at the time, but I kind of remember.
In order to prevent her from doing harm to herself or to others, we were forced to sedate her. When we limited her medication, she simply reverted to her former state. Her natural state, I'm sorry to add.
What did Auntie say?
Nothing that made any sense. But one thing was clear. She was in great pain.
Pain? What kind of pain?
It's difficult to say, but it was immense.
How immense?
When we reduced her medication, the transformation was dramatic. Her eyes flew open, she thrashed, her screams. Well, we had to gag her eventually.
My God.
I know.
Did she still feel it when she was sedated?
We don't know. There's no way of knowing.
25 years.
I know.
Poor Auntie.
Good gravy, huh? That is quite a situation. Can't get over the stance, though. Can you imagine being like, just sitting there and giving you the news of like, there's some cause for concern. This is like an Ace Attorney stance. Like he's about to be yelling out objection very soon.
So, I had a grandmother.
Apparently so.
How do you know about her?
It was in your aunt's case history when she was brought to us. Patricia Blackwell's symptoms were the same, word for word. Patricia's case was severe, and she was young, but it was chalked up to being an ordinary case of dementia. Until
Until it struck her daughter.
20 years later, when it struck her daughter, yes.
It seems impossible.
Perhaps it's genetic, but we've detected no abnormality.
Talk about already having a bad morning. It's not getting much better here for her.
So what should I do?
Right now, nothing. This type of thing is unprecedented. There is no procedure to go through, no medication I can give you. I just want you to be aware, is all. And come talk to me if, well, there's any concern.
I mean, I've got some concern, but yeah. Ask about links.
You couldn't find any other link between the two cases.
None, aside from the family connection. and a name.
A name? What name?
The documentation we had on your grandmother is minimal, but there was one interesting item noted. During her more lucid moments, she uttered the name Joey. Your aunt, too, would cry out that name on occasion.
Joey?
Yes.
Who's Joey?
We've been wondering the same thing for 25 years.
Some people believe they were just huge Friends fans, but it doesn't add up.
Is there anything else you need to tell me before I go?
Your aunt had some personal effects in storage. As the next of kin, you're the beneficiary. It's just a folder, some documents and so on. It's being sent to your address via messenger.
Oh, well, thanks for that.
It's no problem at all. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell. My schedule is fairly open now, so feel free to drop in anytime. I'm always happy to discuss my favorite patient.
Sure.
Crazy. What a crazy game already. Uttering the name Joey. Around the corner. I guess that's where we came from. Ask about Auntie.
Did you have contact with Lauren Blackwell while she was here?
Nope. Doesn't ring a bell. She was in temporary care?
No, she was in long-term.
That's a whole different floor. This is the floor for temp patients.
I see. So what exactly happens here on the temporary ward?
It's just that. Temporary. Most insurance plans only cover a 2-week stay, so this floor is designed for a high turnover rate. That's why the doctor's offices are usually down here. They need to be on hand when the new patients arrive.
What's with the lights?
Hey, old buildings, you know? Always got problems. If the plumbing ain't broken, the lights are on the blink. It's giving me a headache, let me tell you.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
That's funny if that's Francisca. That's great. Good job.
I don't think so. Just a small transistor radio. I don't think I need any of these keys.
I think you do.
Whoa! Hold on there. You want to go in, I gotta clear you first.
We were just talking, sir.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. It's gonna be that way, eh? Alright, well, I guess we did the things that we needed to do. Feel a little bit worse about everything, but we have done it. Should we talk to Nishanti?
Come in. Hello, Rosa. Come in, come in. Don't mind the pooch, he's harmless.
Good dog. What do we have going on here?
That's Nishanti's dog. Come on, boy.
Come on, boy. Greet the pooch.
Hi, dog.
His name is Moti.
Right. Moti. See ya.
OT.
Someone wants a treat, eh?
Oh, reminds me of somebody.
Go get it.
Okay. Wonder if that will come into play at some point. Anything else we can interact with? Is it just Moti and Nishanti, I guess? Looks like it. Oh, more room. Ask to leave. I'd like to leave, please.
So, how are you?
Oh, I'm just fine. Right, Moti? Aren't we just fine?
Pork. I think you're
Thanks again for helping me out earlier. I'd probably be sleeping in a hotel tonight if it weren't for you.
Oh, didn't you hear? The strike's over.
Really?
It only lasted a few hours according to the report on the radio.
I suppose that's irony.
I suppose so.
So, you play the flute, huh?
Yes, I play the flute. It's called a bansuri. What about you? Do you play an instrument?
Me? No, I can hardly play the kazoo.
Let's see. You strike me as being creatively inclined. Are you a painter? A writer.
Well, I'm trying to be a writer.
I knew it. Anything published?
Nothing really, aside from book reviews in the Village Eye.
Village Eye? You mean that little paper they sell at the stand?
You've read it?
I've seen it around, but I've never actually read it. Perhaps I will the next time I see it.
Perhaps.
That dog is adorable.
Moti? He's spoiled rotten, but he's good company. He's taken quite a shine to you, that's for sure.
Huh. Yeah, usually I'm not good with animals.
You never had a childhood pet?
A pet? No, I had a teddy bear.
Well, you probably had the right idea. Moti's a little thing, but you wouldn't know it from the amount he eats.
He's very active, it seems.
Yes, that probably explains it. See that box of biscuits? I buy a new one every 2 days. Moti doesn't have a stomach. He has a black hole that sucks in food. Feel free to give him one if you like.
Yeah, I will consider reading it. Oh, you write in that one? Well, if it strikes me, the mood strikes me, perhaps I will give it a glance.
You have a very nice apartment.
Thank you. A bit small, but that's New York for you.
It's New York!
You seem very friendly with the people in this building.
Well, I didn't grow up here. I didn't realize it was taboo to chat with neighbors.
Well, it's not taboo exactly, it's just...
Oh, I know, just one of those unspoken things. I've found that most people are pretty friendly, though, once you take the first step. People have their defenses up most of the time. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Well, speaking of dog treats, we have one for Bonnie that just came in from Soul Driver. Bonnie fighting the urge to fall asleep here. She did well. Here you go. This is from Soul Driver. Thank you very much for the treat redemption. Can't pet Moti at the moment, but we can pet Bonnie, so we'll get a little scritchy pet here for her. Nice.
Why do you play the flute in the park?
It's a place to go, I suppose. I was walking there one day and I had the bansuri with me, so I started playing. Next thing I knew, I had a bunch of people around me. So I go there as often as I can now. It gets me out of this stuffy apartment, and I admit I like the attention. Plus, Moti loves the dog run there. Well, he did until they closed it down.
Now, what is the story with the dog run?
Why did they close down the dog run? It seemed okay to me.
Nobody really knows. It started about a week ago. Dogs started howling, running around like maniacs, acting strange. Some even hurled themselves at the fence door trying to get out.
What?
They say it's some kind of high-frequency wave that's caused by electric cables or something. Some high-pitched sound that the dogs can hear, but we can't. But I know better.
You know better.
Definitely. I noticed these things. I could tell that things weren't quite right. Something in the air. It's not a high-pitched noise. That would only cause a dog pain. This was more than pain. The dogs were scared.
What was there to be scared of?
I have no idea, but I know what I sensed, just like you did.
Me?
You sensed it. Don't think I didn't notice.
I didn't sense anything.
Well, perhaps. Maybe I'm just spouting nonsense.
I was waiting for her to be like, the dogs were barking the word Joey. It's like, oh! Let's offer to feed the dog.
Could I try feeding the dog?
Sure, here, take one. I have plenty. Go ahead and feed him. He's always hungry.
And indeed, what goes in one end comes out the
Well,
other.
I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa. Come back whenever you'd like.
Can I not give the dog a treat?
Here, boy.
Offer a treat.
What do I do now?
Just say, go get it. He'll do the rest.
Go get it. See ya.
All right, but this is the last one. Go get it.
I love this little animation with the dog here. That's very good. Okay. All right, well, that was informative, and we got to talk to a dog for a little bit, so that's pleasant. Hang on. Can we do anything else in the
Come
room?
in.
I guess I didn't bother to explore everything else. Although, I know I just left,
Be
but...
nice, Moti. She's our neighbor. Come in, come in.
Do, 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 Like, are we able to go back here? Look at this kitchen. Oh.
Let me guess, you're hungry again?
No wonder you're buying a
Okay.
box every 2 days. It's every 2 minutes you're giving it a treat. Holy moly.
See ya.
Okay, so the dog is on a timer. I don't know if that means anything.
I can't I'm not.
I guess we're just going home. Calling it a day. It's like beatbox thing. Ooh, envelope!
Apparently, this envelope had no trouble entering the building. Go figure.
What do we got here?
Looks like it's from Bellevue.
This woman needs a Twitch redemption cooldown timer. Page 1 of 25. All right, folks, buckle in. We're about to do some reading. Dated September 3, 1960. All right. Dear Lauren, so you've been at NYU for 2 weeks now and have not called. Sure, things are busy in the Big Apple, which we definitely call it. But don't forget the family you left behind. Things back home are well. Jack starts high school on Monday, so he's a bit nervous. You know how he gets. Be sure to write him a letter. He misses his big sister. I admit, I am still nervous about you living in New York all by yourself. You are carrying your ID with you when you go out, like I asked. Over. You know me, just being a mom, somebody has to. Keep your head straight, kid, as your dad would say, and remember that you have a family back home that misses you. Love you! Mom and Dad and Jack. Okay. Page 3. October 17th. So this is about a month and a half later. Hello, sis. I am writing this on my new St. Clair Model 15. Mom says that improving my handwriting is a lost cause, so she got me this. Keen, huh? I've already typed up a few stories on it and this letter. I can't type for long because Dad says the noise drives him up the friggin' wall. What does he know? So how's life in the big bad city? Troy is dead boring, as usual. Why'd you have to go to college, huh? There's no one to talk to in this dump anymore. See you at Thanksgiving. Signed, Jacko. Before a skip for the hour-long Moon EP said, that's interesting. I would read a book to his chat. What a funny idea. Alright. December now. Dear Lauren, well, Thanksgiving time has come and gone, and so have you. In just 2 short months, I can already see you evolving into a capable young woman. You've outgrown this small town, Lauren. That much is obvious. Jack will be following in your footsteps soon, I am sure. Visiting you in New York is all he talks about. Speaking of Jack, I know you were worried about him. We all are, but don't feel that is your responsibility. You are his sister and you love him, but he's got to learn to live without you eventually. You're growing up. Let him grow up too. Till Christmas, love, Mom and Dad and Jack. September, so almost nearly a full year goes by. Lauren, can you keep a secret? Ooh. I don't want to say this over the phone in case Mom or Dad overhear. Mom's been acting odd lately. It started a few days after you went to New York. She was dragging me shopping when suddenly she screamed and fainted. She was pointing at the corner of the room, but there was nothing there. We brought her to the hospital, and she says she's fine now. She's been very on edge and paranoid. It's hard to explain. Dad's no help. Can you call in? Over. Try to cheer her up. She won't listen to me. I Just don't tell her about this letter. I hope she's okay. Signed. Okay. Next page. November, so this is a couple months later. Lauren, you seemed concerned after our last phone call. I just wanted to write and reassure you that everything is fine. Let us know when you're coming home again for Thanksgiving. With love, Mom, and everybody else. December this year. Dear sis, Mom's getting worse. You said it best during Thanksgiving. It's like somebody is watching over her shoulder. Paranoia. She sits by herself for hours, pretending to read when it's obvious she isn't. Lately, she's been covering her ears as to keep out a sound, closing her eyes tight. Dad's losing patience with her. He's convinced she's lost her mind, and I'm starting to agree. She refuses to get any sort of help. Why can't she see that there's a problem? This isn't normal over there. Not normal at all. Why can't she see that? I hate to admit it, but I'm kind of scared. Scared for her. I don't know what to do. Signed, Jack. No O. Dropping the O. Bold move. Okay, February. A few months later. Lauren, it has a name. Mom locked herself in the bathroom this morning. She sounded like she was talking to herself in there. Well, not to herself. It was like there was somebody else there, but there wasn't. I listened. I couldn't understand, but she did say the name Joey. Ooh. Asked her later who Joey was, and she got really scared. Then she got angry and said, if you know what's good for you, never mention that name again. This could be the key if we find out who Joey is. Maybe we can save her. Signed, Jack, still dropping the O. A month later. Dear Lauren, well, it's done. The final papers have been signed. It hurt. It hurt a lot. But it had to be done. Mom has now been committed to a mental ward. Good gravy. Things have really heated up there. Mom has now been committed to mental ward. I have to say, I am relieved. I know how you feel about it. But you weren't there. You didn't come home to see her screaming and tearing her hair out, running around the house, knocking down everything in her way. Cuts all over her face. The house was practically destroyed. I was so shocked that I just closed the door and waited outside for Dad to come home. It was awful. She clawed at him, clawed at his face over, and drew blood. It'll haunt my dreams for the rest of my life. Good gravy. Thanks for coming out, Lauren. I don't think Dad and I could have handled it on our own. She kind of drained us, you know? Can I come to New York and visit? I need to get away for a while. Signed, Jack. Sounds like something Joey would say. Who the heck is Joey? All right. May 7. Oh, hang on. 62. So 3 years later. Congratulations, summa cum laude. I always knew you were a smarty pants, sis. Now that you've got the documentation to prove it, thanks again for letting me stay at your place for the weekend. It was just like old times, except you weren't smoking then. New York is an amazing city. Columbia has a great campus. Can't wait to move down there in September. But until then, I've got to deal with our grumpy old man. Old Big Bear. He's insufferable as always. Ever since Mom, he's been hard to talk to and very hard on me. Over. I should tell him you're smoking now. Maybe then he'll concentrate on you for once. See you again soon, Jack. Really obsessed about the smoking thing. Next page. 1967, so 2 years later, it's happened, Lauren, just like you eventually said it would. I'm in love. Her name is Maria. She's from Italy, and we met in statistics class. Obviously, the most romantic class out there. She asked if she could copy my notes because her hand was tired. We ended up having lunch, and we've been inseparable ever since. She's incredible. She's got the most amazing red hair, and I want you to meet her. I'll come by soon. Signed, Jack. Next page. 1970. 3 years later. Lauren, are you all right? Ever since Mom's funeral, you've been very hard to reach. I know it's been hard on us, but it's been 6 months. I tried calling, but you never answer. I came by the other day, but you didn't open the door. I knew you were there, Lauren. I could hear you. I risked using the spare key you gave me, but you changed the lock. Ooh. Come for dinner on Christmas Eve. Maria is a great cook. I won't ask any questions, just come. Mom might be there, or Mom might be gone, but we're still here. I miss my big sister. Signed, Jack. December, so this is like a week later. Lauren, who is Joey? I went over last week to give you a Christmas gift. Didn't answer the door, but I heard you talking to somebody named Joey. Is it a boyfriend? Are you seeing a man named Joey? Is that why you've dropped off the map? Or is it something else? I don't think I need to tell you what. For God's sake, talk to me. I'm Jack. I think the problem here is he dropped the O from Jacko and his whole life went off the rails. I think that's what's happened here. Alright, a couple months later. I know you're annoyed, but I am not sorry. I didn't want to do it, but you left me no choice. Hiring a private detective to follow you was the only option left. Good gravy. You told me some odd things. You won't talk to me, but you'll talk to total strangers. You'll go to every far corner of the city at the strangest hours, and you talk to yourself when you think you're alone. Don't deny it. He heard it, and so did I. Not that any of it made any sense. That alone is disturbing. Over. Enough. But then he saw you collapse. You were all alone in some obscure park in the Bronx when you just fainted. Well, that's terrifying in itself. He was about to call an ambulance. Then he saw you get up again, walk off like nothing happened. You're always there for me growing up. Don't shut me out, sis. Let me be there for you. Signed, Jack. Ooh, okay. Got another no date, handwritten. Signed, Lauren. Okay, hang on. Jacko, please stay away. Don't worry about me. There are things that need to be done, and I'm the only one who can do them. Don't ask me to explain. All I can say is that I understand our mother more than ever. She was never crazy, Jacko. Trust me on this, and take some comfort in it. You've grown up, you've grown tough, and you don't need anyone to fight your battles anymore. You don't need me, but I'll always be your big sister. Signed, Lauren. Appreciate the eyes having the little bubbles. Always like that. Just trying to get chopped cheese without being scorned for it, right? Just trying to do it in the peace of their own home. April 15th, 1973, which is a couple years presumably later. I'm returning your letter because I refuse to accept it. No. You don't need to fight my battles. I'm not 14 years old anymore. But we are still family. And that's important. Especially now that Dad has died. Look, obviously you've got something going on, and that is fine. I don't have to be involved if you don't want me to, but I still want you to be involved in my life. Maria and I are getting married in November. You are coming. No stupid excuses. Signed, Jack. Greetings from Greece. Okay, a few months later. There are any words to describe the beauty of this place? It wouldn't do it any justice. A perfect spot for a honeymoon. Things have been busy, as you can imagine, but I wanted to quickly write to say that I'm glad that you made the wedding. Of course, I'm still worried about you, but somebody has to be. You take care and stay in touch. Maria says hi, signed Jack.
There are some pictures stuck to the back of this letter.
Okay. Hang on, this is 76, 3 years later. Dear Aunt Lauren. Yes, Aunt Lauren. You're an aunt. I'm a dad. Maria gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Baby girl. We named her Rosangela. Maria's grandmother. She's so quiet, she hardly cries at all. I'm all set to spoiler rotten, but Maria says to take it easy. She looks just like her mother, and there's a bit of you in her eyes as well. And Mom and Dad, everything in our family was or will be, this child is it. Life is changing so fast. I just want to hold on to this tiny creature and never let go. The future is an exciting place, and I have everything I could ever want. Over. And I don't want anything to change, ever. Signed, Jack. The final page. The law offices of Durkin and Goldberg. April 21st, 1981. This is, what, 5 years later. Don't do math on stream. Dear Miss Blackwell, it is, indeed, within your legal rights to take custody of your 5-year-old niece. The death of her parents, you are the only living relative. Please contact our office. We will start the necessary paperwork. Signed, John Durkin of the law offices of Durkin and Goldberg. Not Uncle Jack. Okay, so that was a lot of lore. Hopefully you're all still with me here. Oh, timely telephone.
Hello?
Rosangelina, hi.
Hi, Bob.
Thanks so much for submitting your last review on time. For once.
Yeah.
I've got a little assignment for you today.
Assignment?
Human interest, Blackwell. Suicide. College girl named Joanne Sherman.
That's awful, but...
You know the Brittany house, the NYU dorm?
Yes, but...
Speak to some people on her floor. Get a word in with the roommate.
Listen.
Speak to the RA too, and hey, see if you can score a picture of the girl.
But I don't do that stuff. I write book reviews.
Versatility. Time to get out of your comfort zone. Jeremy's over at City Hall covering that strike, so you are it. Get cracking.
I hate him so much. Is freelancing for that stupid paper even worth it? I guess it keeps me writing, but oh, whatever. I'll just go over there and get it done. It's not like I don't have enough death in my life right now. Maybe this isn't a bad thing. It's like being a real reporter, sort of. My old notepad should come in handy for this.
Oh, notes section unlocked. You can now use Rose's notebook. To access the notebook, move the cursor to the top of the screen to activate the inventory bar and then click the notes button. Rosangela will write down various clues during her adventure. To get more information about a clue, move the mouse cursor over it. NYU student living in Brittany house. Joanne committed suicide recently. Boss asked to get a photograph. I was gonna say that did sound like Dave Gilbert. Very cool. Okay. Computer. Your article. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Do you research? Joanne?
No, I can't find any information about Joanne. No mention of Joanne's suicide yet. If it just happened this morning, I doubt that anyone would have published it yet. Nope, no photographs of Joanne online.
Okay. Do some writing.
I am maybe tomorrow. But
Okay,
it's
same
just,
deal. We're not going to write the article
not
now. I feel like we don't have... We simply do not have the capacity. Yeah, we don't have the information. Let's take a look at the wedding photograph, though. Auntie Lauren. Other? Okay.
I don't want to ruin the picture. That's definitely Auntie Lauren. She's looking at something off camera. I wonder what it was.
Joey.
I assume that's my mother. She sort of looks like me, I guess. Other than that, she's a total stranger. Is that my dad? He looks so young. I always pictured my dad as being older.
All right. Another one. Christmas photo. So what do we have? Nothing. We can't do anything here. I guess this is them as kids, right? Because that's the dad. This must be Aunt Lauren, and this must be the grandma. Looking again to something off camera. What an interesting pickle we find ourselves in. All right, let's go do some research. Brittany Dorm Hall. All dorm, even.
Ugh. I feel like hell, and I have to interview college kids. Hopefully this won't take too long. The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilberg. The sign says Adrian Tucker, resident assistant.
So I think we were supposed to talk to the RA, so we'll check that one.
Just a bunch of notices. Guitar lessons, study groups, stuff like that. The sign says Sandy Chen and Sonata Munier.
The soundtrack is just going off right now. My
I'm not
goodness.
stealing stuff from college kids. The sign reads Amanda Fay and Karen Schreier. It's a drinking fountain. Ew, there's gum stuck to the faucet. I'm not touching that.
Oh, it's gooey.
Ew, it's a... Yeah?
So I actually accidentally clicked on the door, but I think I saw this was Joanne's door. We'll announce ourselves. Let's get right to the point.
Can I talk to you for a few minutes?
And who the hell are you?
I'm Rosangela Blackwell, with the Village Eye.
The Village what?
The Village Eye, the newspaper.
I've never heard of it.
The one that you consider reading, but don't. Shrug it off.
It's just a small paper.
Yeah, I guessed that. What do you want?
I'd like to talk to you about your roommate, if that's all right.
Jesus Christ. I'm busy with midterms. I told the campus police everything. Do you have to bother me?
Look,
So she killed herself. Big whoop. Why is that my problem?
Whoa. Why is that your problem? My goodness. Taking it pretty well, I suppose. Observation.
so you and Joanne weren't close.
Brilliant deduction, Sherlock. Can you go away?
It must have been hard, living with someone you don't like.
What? You're psychoanalyzing me now? What the hell do you know about it? You're really starting to piss me off.
They call me the human can opener.
Never mind, forget it.
Yeah, right.
I just want to know a little bit about Joanne.
Fine. You want to know about Joanne? She's dead. She couldn't take the pressure, so she jumped off the roof.
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
Nope. Same old Joanne. Studied at her desk all day and slept all night, as usual.
Ow.
Quiet as a little mouse.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
No.
Do you have any thoughts on why Joanne would kill herself?
Nope. Just another kid who couldn't hack it.
Do you have a photograph of Joanne that we could use for the newspaper?
You want a what?
Just a photograph. You'll get it right back.
Yeah, right. You think I'm giving you anything? Think again.
I mean, she doesn't like her. Why are you being possessive about the photos?
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
Good gravy. No?
Joanne never had trouble sleeping.
How would I know?
You lived with her.
Like I pay attention.
So Joanne was a good student.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
By now, Rosa has a number of clues in her notebook. Rosa can combine clues together and attempt to find a connection between them. To combine notes, left-click one clue and then left-click a second clue.
The sign says Shelley Shinoy and Sarah Elmale.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to the RA's door,
The
which I
sign
think
says,
is...
The sign...
I guess it's over here. Nope, I think we got it.
Hi, I'm Rosangela Blackwell.
Can I help you?
Perhaps. Could I ask you a few questions?
Oh, this is about Joanne, isn't it?
You know her?
Well, I am the RA for this floor. I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't know everybody. The campus police found her around 5 a.m. this morning.
Can you tell me about her?
Well, alright. But could you leave my name out of it?
Sure.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Good. Joanne's parents have already asked the dean to fire me. I don't need anyone else knowing who I am. What do you want to know?
Guess we'll start from the top here.
Could you tell me about Joanne again?
Well, as I said, I didn't know her socially, but she seemed nice enough. Nobody ever complained about her. She always had friends around her. She never had any trouble, as far as I know. Her suicide came as a total surprise.
Can you tell me anything about Joanne?
She jumped off the roof. She died instantly. It was in the middle of the night. There was no way anybody could have stopped her. Make sure you print that.
Okay.
Would you have a picture of Joanne?
A picture? No. Why would I?
Just asking.
Very defensive about the photographs. What is the story with that?
What can you tell me about Joanne's roommate?
Kelly? Have you met her?
Yes.
Quite a sight, huh? But don't judge her by that. She's the sharpest kid you'll ever meet. She gets straight A's on everything.
Really?
Yep, she's pre-med.
Do you know if Joanne had any trouble sleeping?
I'm afraid I wouldn't. Her roommate, Kelly, never complained, but that's not surprising.
Why is that?
Well, Kelly rarely spent the night in her room. She only comes here to study, as far as I've seen.
Was Joanne a good student?
I don't think she had any problems, but of course, the pressure can get to anybody.
So how did you get to be an RA of this floor?
What do you mean?
Well, it's a girl's floor, and you, well...
Aren't?
Yes.
Well, it's like this. Someone at the registrar thought Adrian was a girl's name, so here I am.
None of the girls have complained?
Not yet. They seem to prefer it. This sort of thing happens quite frequently. You'd be surprised.
Do you know where Kelly was sleeping?
No, it's not my place to ask.
They really thought you were a girl.
Yes.
They really...
Yeah.
I think that's everybody.
Well, that's all for now. Thanks for helping out.
Just remember, leave my name out of it.
Slams the door shut. I guess we need to interview everybody, huh?
There's nobody home.
Unless...
Looks like a fire alarm.
Weird.
There's nobody home.
There's nobody home.
There's nobody home.
There's nobody home.
Ew, there's gum stuck to the faucet. I'm not touching that.
Not putting my lips on that. About this one.
There's nobody home.
Alright, let's try Kelly again. It's obviously, we're being bamboozled here a little bit. Hello.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself. So, you've been sleeping somewhere else lately?
Yeah, I've been at my boyfriend's. You've been following me or something?
No,
Maybe.
Just confirming the information.
Looks like Adrian's been
Put some
talking.
pressure on.
So,
Yeah, you've been...
no, just...
Looks like
Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
the RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it, and keeps out of our way when we don't. It's the way it should be.
It's the way it should be.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I see we can go this way. Okay, it's just leaving. So we can come from both sides. Alright, maybe we can do a little bit of research on the computer, I guess? We've got a bunch of new things now.
No information about Kelly. That's not something I can look up.
Aww.
That's... Nope, no one...
Okay. I feel like we don't have enough information, right? We need to get a photograph of this person. What the heck?
Come in.
Does Nishanti know any of these people, perhaps?
Welcome back, Rosa. Come in, come in.
Could I feed Modi another treat?
Sure. Here, take another. I have plenty.
Well, I'd better go.
Take care, Rosa.
We're definitely
Come
gonna
back
feed the
whenever
tree
you'd
here.
like.
Just here to feed your dog. Don't
Come on,
mind
boy.
me. Offer a treat.
Go get it. See ya. I'm not knocking on...
Okay. I guess we could try to write. Ooh. Nothing new with this guy, yeah?
I'm here to see Dr. Quentin.
Sure thing, you're cleared. Go right in.
Okay.
Come in.
Dr. Quentin?
Oh, hello. Come in. Come in.
Dramatic pose. Alright, yeah, so the headaches.
Do you know anything about headaches?
It's hardly my specialty, but I know enough. Why?
I've been getting them. Lots of them.
In your case, I'd say they were triggered by stress.
Are they usually this bad?
It varies. Over-the-counter pain medication, rest, that's all I'd suggest.
Thanks.
Okay.
I guess I'll head out.
Very well. Goodbye, Miss Blackwell.
Expensive doctor's visit here. My goodness. All for them to be like, guess you just should head to this, head to your pharmacy. Okay.
Hi, it's me again.
You have more questions, I imagine?
Yeah, is that okay?
I suppose so. What do you want to know?
Why is everybody so mad?
They really thought you were a girl.
Yes.
Could you imagine rolling up to this guy's house again? Just being like, they thought you were a girl.
Did I already?
Yes.
Can you?
She jumped. There would make.
Could you tell me?
Well, nobody ever. Her.
Well, that's thanks.
Just.
I guess there's not really anything that we can do. Hopefully there's no, lose conditions or something like that. I would hate to...
I don't think I have enough information to write a full article. I should see what else I can discover.
Okay, so
At
there
the
is
very
something.
least, I should try and find a picture.
We do have other things out there.
There's no... I don't... No. Nope.
Check this. Okay. Okay. So our only other real option here is it's gotta be at the dorm. Maybe I'm just missing a hotspot. Fire alarm?
No. Looks like a fire alarm.
That would have spiced things up a bit, eh?
There's nobody. The sign reads Sarah Kaplan and Julie Gilbert. I'm not stealing stuff from college kids.
This is all one hotspot?
Just a bunch.
Yeah, okay.
The sign says Sandy Chen and Sonata Munier.
Sonata, what a name.
There's nobody home.
There's nobody.
The sign reads Amanda Faye and Karen Schreier. There's nobody home. It's a drinking fountain.
Is there anything else on the drinking fountain? Stop selling me all night. And that's the exit.
The sign says Shelley Shinoy and Sarah Elmale. There's nobody home.
And there's gotta be something, I guess, with Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Joanne?
No.
Do you have an...
Nope. Just another.
Do you want to justify... You'll get...
Yeah, right. You think I'm getting thick again?
Can you...
Why?
Just...
Oh.
Suit yourself. Joe,
How?
you lived...
Like.
So Jo...
Yeah.
So...
Yeah. You've been following?
No, just...
Looks like.
Can...
The alright. He's okay. He helps switch.
Thanks for helping out.
Yeah, sure.
The sign says Kelly Hawthorne and Joanne Sherman. The sign...
This shouldn't
Yeah.
change, right?
Thanks for...
Yeah, sure.
Joanne.
The sign says... The sign...
Ellie Hawthorne. Like, is there maybe something where it's like we have her last name, maybe?
I'm not. Griff. That's Griff. I've had him as long. He's in. I have nobody to call. No. No. I don't need to bother. I'm not. That door leads to my apartment. The elevator.
This is an interesting way to get stuck
I don't have it.
because
Looks like a judge. You need it. Locked. The sign says.
there aren't many things going on.
Some kind of motivational poster. I'm not stealing stuff from the hospital. I don't think I need any of these keys. Some small. One of them is labeled. Thanks. It's the security guard. I don't think so.
Whoa! Hold on there. You want to go in?
Oh wait, I probably need to make a conclusion, right? Or whatever they call it. A deduction. Oops, this is... Okay, that's how we do this. Okay, hang on, let's start again. Note. Joanne slept all night. Kelly sleeps elsewhere. This could be together.
Wait a minute. Something isn't right. If Kelly's been spending her night somewhere else, how can she know if her roommate was sleeping well or not? I think Kelly was lying to me.
I would agree. Okay, I guess that's a lead, huh? Even the little, like, piano music is just grooving. It's a good explanation, Galaxy, there of the...
There's nobody home.
People just going hard in their dance. The music is just intense.
Yeah?
Hello? I think you're lying to me.
Your RA told me that you haven't been sleeping in your dorm.
Yeah, so?
You told me that Joanne slept in her room every night.
So?
How would you know Joanne slept here if you've been sleeping somewhere else?
Objection!
Huh? Oh, well, I just assumed.
Did you lie to me?
I didn't lie. I just... No, screw it. You want to talk? Fine. What do you want to know?
Oh, now we're talking. Okay. Joanne.
So what was Joanne really like?
To be honest, there's nothing to say. She was studying political science, which is kind of cool, I guess. She was so vanilla.
Vanilla?
You know, sweet, but not much there. Just a typical college kid. Acted just like everybody else. She seemed proud of it.
So what was
To be you know, just a, she seemed...
Did Joanne act unusual before she died?
No. Although the last few weeks she's been talking in her sleep.
What did she say?
No idea. Couldn't understand her. She swore up and down that she wasn't doing it. She looked a bit scared though.
Scared? How so?
Just scared. I didn't need the drama, so I've been sleeping at my boyfriend's place.
So you weren't here when she...
Killed herself? No, I wasn't here. Not that it would have made much of a difference. Are we done?
I could really use a photo of Joanne, if you have one.
Alright, just a sec. This was hers. It was on her desk. She won't be needing it anymore. Joanne's the girl on the left.
Thanks.
Dark.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Why do you want to know?
Just background info for the paper.
I don't think so.
Suit yourself.
Okay, so nothing new there.
Can you tell me anything about Adrian?
The RA? He's okay. He helps us out when we need it. So wait.
Okay, so I guess
Thanks
we got
for
our
helping
stuff.
out.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Got the photo. I guess we do have a, got everything in there. There's Joanne, girl, and girl.
I don't want to ruin the picture. According to Kelly, this girl on the left is Joanne. I assume that this is a friend of Joanne, but I have no idea who she is. I assume...
Okay.
Ugh. This is getting worse. At least I have enough for the story now. I'd better get home.
Let's do it.
This is getting bad. Oh my god. This really hurts. Sleep, that's all I need. I'll just type up the story and get to bed. Shouldn't take that long.
Okay. Nothing else we can do, right?
No.
Okay, write the article.
No more interruptions. Done. Article's finished, picture is scanned, and I am done for the day.
Let's go.
No. What's...
See that?
What is happening? It's gone. The pain, it's gone. That was strange. It was like... What is that? The photo. Something is different about it. I almost don't want to look, but...
What?
No, no, no! I did not just see that. I am not going crazy. No, it's just the stress, that's all. Auntie's death, work, life. I just need a rest.
There's a lot
That's all.
going on here. It's fair. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
Hello, bright eyes. Why do they always do that? So, Griff, long time no see. How's tricks? Right, thought as much. Blackwell dames. Always sleeping. You're always sleeping, and I'm always watching. Yep, that's me. The eternal chump. It's about time. Hey, nap time Nelly. Wake up.
What?
Shall we try this again?
No.
Now that's not very polite.
Go away.
I'm afraid I can't do that, darling. Believe me, I've tried.
No. You don't exist.
Oh, yes, I do. Look at me.
This is not happening. This is not happening.
Oh, brother.
I am not going insane. There is nothing there.
Could you?
No. I am not my aunt. I am not my grandmother. I am not going to end up like that.
Listen.
Get out of my head. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. There's nothing there.
Could you?
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
No, you shut up. You're gonna listen. And you're gonna listen good. I've
See?
been watching you all day, sweetheart. You know who I am.
No.
Yes, I'm not going away, so there'd be no point in beating around the bush. Now say my name.
No.
Damn you, you know my name, now say it.
You're
Yes?
Joey?
Good girl. You got it in one. Now turn around and look at me.
Don't
worry. I won't bite. Couldn't even if I wanted to. Hi there.
Confrontational.
Who are you and what the hell do you want with me?
Huh, you don't waste any time. You're a Blackwell, all right.
So who are you?
I'm Joey Malone, and I'm the family spirit guide.
What?
Think of me as the Blackwell legacy, darling. I'm passed down from one generation to the next, like a family heirloom. First your grandmother got stuck with me, then your aunt, and now you.
Oh, okay. Obvious.
So you're a ghost.
Yep.
You're a ghost. There's a ghost in my apartment.
Hey, you're sharp. Took your aunt and grandmother ages to work that out.
Why have you been haunting my family?
Haunting? Is that what I'm doing? That's a real ugly word.
Answer me. Why are you here?
You got me, sweetheart. I've been wondering why me and why your family since this whole gig started. Must be some kind of gift your family has.
A gift?
You're a medium. A medium with a direct connection with the spirit world. And I, my dear, have the unique pleasure of being that connection.
I don't understand any of this.
Oh, you will, babe, you will. Took your aunt a while, but she got the hang of it. Your grandmother never really caught on. That's probably why...
Why what?
Why she didn't last long. But that's something we can talk about later. You felt something today, didn't you?
Felt something?
Yeah. You felt sick to your stomach, I saw you.
I've been feeling sick all day.
And where did it start?
So it was at the park, right? It's the dog run.
You mean the dog run?
Yeah. That's where we've got to go.
What, right now?
Yep, the sooner the better.
But it's the middle of the night.
So you've just had a nice nap. You should be ready for action.
I'm not going out to Washington Square Park in the middle of the night.
Well, that's where you're wrong. If there's any reason behind this medium business, it's to take care of problems like your dog park. And we have to take care of them soon.
This is all too much. I've got to sleep on this.
Sorry, kiddo, we gotta go now.
What's the hurry?
Let me put it another way. Do you want to end up like your aunt and grandmother?
Was that because of you? Did you do that?
Not me, kid, not me. I didn't make him that way, and I don't know what did. But do you really want to sit around here and find out?
Maybe I am going crazy. Maybe I'd prefer going crazy.
Sorry, sugar, you're totally sane. Deal with it.
I can't believe this is happening.
Believe it.
Fine, let's go.
That's the spirit.
Okay.
After you.
That was strange. Everybody just ignored you. Am I the only one who can see you?
Yep, and hear me, so keep your voice low. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Can you see it?
I don't see anything. Can we go?
Come on, this way.
Hey, wait!
Don't worry, I can't travel far from you. Goes against the rules, whatever they are. Now look inside there, and look close.
What am I supposed to see?
Just wait. It'll come.
Wait, I see something. Who is that?
That's what we're here to find out. I'll talk to the spook. You can stay here.
Okay.
Now watch and learn. Why so down, beautiful? Ah, I'm a bit out of practice. How should I handle this?
I was using the ad for a sec here since we're about to do something. Be charming.
Hey, don't be like that. If there's one thing I hate, it's seeing a pretty girl cry.
Stay firm.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
They all run. It's so hard to hold on. It's me. It's me. They won't stop.
We're here to help you.
Help?
Yeah, that's us. We're helpers.
Help. Help. He wants me to help him, but I want to help them. Don't they know that?
Help who?
Can't. They run away.
We won't run away.
No. No, we're sick. He poisoned us. Got into our head and poisoned us.
Whatever happened, darling, it's over. You do know that, Ravy.
No. I'm poisoned. Stay away or I'll poison you. Run. Wait, on all the others.
Goodness, this soundtrack is something else.
Not Not a chance. I'm staying right here.
You're him. He's the only one who won't go away.
Who?
Him!
Now look, darling, sweetheart.
Leave me.
Hey.
Leave.
All right. We're going. Look, just sit tight. We'll figure this out, and we'll be back. Friggin' ghosts. Can't get a straightforward answer out of any of them.
What just happened?
What just happened is we've got an unstable spirit on our hands, haunting that dog park over there. You wondered why the mutts don't like it here? That's the reason.
There's a ghost haunting the dog park.
That's what I said.
A ghost.
Sure.
What am I doing here?
I told you.
No, I really should go to bed.
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah, sleep. I shouldn't be here.
For the love of Pete.
Hey, slave. Gaming is going well. Oh, day 2. Good point.
What an odd dream.
Good morning, Bright Eyes.
You're still here.
Wouldn't be anywhere else. Has anybody told you that you snore?
Throw it in his
If
face.
it bothers you so much, you can always leave.
I wish I could, dear. I told you, I couldn't leave even if I wanted to.
So this is going to be my life from now on.
Pretty much, yeah.
You're going to follow me around for the rest of my life.
That's how it works, as far as I can tell.
Great. Just great.
Hey, it ain't all a bed of roses for me either, dollface. You think I chose to be shackled to your family for the last 40 years? Your grandmother refused to accept it, and look what happened to her.
And Auntie?
She made a mistake.
What kind of mistake?
Hey, what is this, 20 questions? What's with the 3rd degree?
Made a mistake. Get
Are
suspicious.
you hiding something, Joey?
Who, me? I'm an open book. It's not my fault you can't read.
What does that mean?
It means zip it.
Look, this isn't easy, you know. You're a ghost? Fine. I'm a medium? Fine. My whole life is turned upside down? Fine. But you could at least meet me halfway.
You've accepted it, you say.
So far, yes.
You've only seen a taste of it. You ready to go all the way?
What do you mean?
Ready to see what's out there. Ready to see what this is all about.
Positive.
Yes.
Good. Maybe there's hope after all.
You
So
shall
what is it?
accept
I
the
don't have
task.
to tell you. It's best if I show you.
OST
Here,
change.
take a hold of this.
I can touch it?
Yeah, the only part of me you can touch, unfortunately.
It kinda tingles. What is it?
The stuff of life. Or death. I've never quite worked it out.
What now?
Now you pull.
Pull the tie?
Yeah, pull.
Okay.
Ooh, what is this?
Oh my god. Where have you taken me?
Relax. Take your time. It's a lot to take in at once.
What is this place?
It's the doorway to infinity, darling. Out there, in the distance, the next world. The next plane of existence. The gossamer threads that separate this world from the next. Whatever you want to call it. It's all out there.
How did we get here?
We're inside your head.
You mean I'm dreaming?
No, I mean we're literally inside your head. Remember those headaches you had yesterday?
Yeah?
That was your power awakening. Or to be more specific, it was this place. Forcing its way into your mind.
Yeah, let's get a couple specifics here.
So what does that mean?
It means that you've got a spiritual way station in your head.
I'm not sure I like this.
Well, like it or not, we're here.
So what does this place actually do?
It's sort of a transfer point, or node. It connects the mortal world with the next. You bring spirits into this place, and then send them on their merry way.
That's it.
Well, there's a bit more to it than that.
I thought as much.
You see, many ghosts aren't as lucid as myself. Most can barely tell you their own names, let alone tell you what's wrong. Near as I can figure, they have to come to terms with their departure before they can actually depart. You dig me so far?
Oh, I dig.
I think so. The ghosts don't know they're dead.
Yeah, right. So, we have to help them accept it. Once they accept their death, they are much more willing to move on. That's my job, see? I talk to the spooks. They trust me more because I'm one of them. You do the legwork. See? Anyway, I know you have some questions about this place, so go ahead and ask them.
Yeah, let's start with the park ghost.
What about that ghost in the park? The one from last night. Why didn't we bring her here?
First of all, I didn't think you were ready. And secondly, that ghost was too lost and confused. When a ghost is like that, I can't just force the tie into their hands. It won't work, don't ask me why. They have to know they're dead first. Your aunt called it, being spiritually ready.
Joey's status.
What about you? Can you go through that hole and move on?
I wish, darling, but I can't. I tried before, but it just spits me back out. I'm stuck here, whether I like it or not.
You're wearing your tie again. How did that happen?
Not sure. Near as your aunt and me figured, the tie is just an extension of whatever power brought us here. It's not a real physical tie. No more than I am a real physical person.
But that makes no sense.
Look, just accept it, dollface. Forget logic. For you, logic went out the window the day I appeared in your bedroom. There ain't no instruction manual for this. Your aunt and me just figured it out as we went along.
Are you okay, Joey?
Me? I'm dandy.
You don't look all right.
It's just this place. I don't like it. Probably because I don't belong. Maybe someday, but not now.
I think I've learned enough.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of here. Welcome back.
Ugh.
Take it easy. It's a little disorientating.
I'm fine. So what now? Go back to the park and bring her to that place?
You got it.
And how do we do that?
There are 3 steps. First, we have to find out more about her. Second, we use that information to get through to her, convince her that she's dead. And 3, help her move on.
Okay.
How do we find out more about her? She could be anybody.
Not necessarily. That picture you got, the one of the 3 girls? That blonde girl is either the ghost in the park or her twin sister.
That's convenient.
Don't look so surprised, darling. This type of thing will happen more often than you think.
The blonde girl is dead.
Looks like it.
And this other girl, Joanne, she's dead too.
Yep.
What's going on?
That, my dear, is our bread and butter.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
What else can we do to learn more about the ghost in the park?
The photo, dear, it's the biggest clue we have.
How do we convince ghosts that they're actually dead?
That's the tricky part. Near as I can figure, we need to remind the ghosts who they are. Their death was too traumatic or too violent or too emotional that their little spirit minds snapped. So we need to do whatever we can to bring them back to themselves.
And how do we do that?
Usually by finding something that has a personal significance to them. It could be an object, a piece of information, or even another person.
So we need to know more about the ghost in the park.
You're a writer, yeah? Think of this as the ultimate character study.
How do we help a ghost move on?
With my magic tie, dear. I give one end to the spook, the other end to you. You pull the ghost in, and you send them on their way.
You don't come in with me?
No, sorry. That's your job.
I think I've heard enough.
Yeah, let's get going.
Okay. Amazing. So it is awful late here, so I'm gonna make a save. And this is It Begins. I also like the teddy bear background. That's very good. We should be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay. And that is going to be it for this evening. We will continue that playthrough when it rolls around to Tuesday. I had a lot of fun. I kind of don't want to stop playing that, but we must.